This week I travelled over to Chatham and Gillingham to go to the charity shops. I came across so many sick items, so get yourself prepared because this is an eventful one. I've just made it to Gillingham. A lot of flashbacks driving here. I used to come here way too much. We have not been here for a very long time, but last time we found some pretty decent stuff, so hopefully we will this time. But we started off in a charity shop which has the world's narrowest stairs. So I started going through the sweatshirts and everything like that, and the only thing that was really interesting was that Lyle and Scott like V-neck. They had quite a lot of pink hoodies in this charity shop though. I don't know why. There was at least 4 pink hoodies and I think there was 1 pink crew neck. But I moved past the sweatshirts onto the t-shirts and the polo shirts, and I come across this Nike polo shirt which I did really like the badge on it, but the tag looked really suspect. I've never seen a Nike tag like that. I am 99% sure it's fake. There weren't really many other clothes, but they had these compare the meerkat like plushie things. I've always wanted to get one of these. I don't know if it's just me, but when I see these on the adverts, I was like, when I'm older, I'm gonna get compare the meerkat car insurance. I'm gonna get one of them plushies. I should really buy one time just for the nostalgia. But I also found this John Cena hat. Thought it was quite funny. You can't see me on it. It was only 50p as well. Probably should have picked it up. Might have been good for eBay. But I headed out of there and headed in to this Scope charity shop, which the first time I come across was this like England zip up, which it weren't really all that. It was kind of interesting. I wish it was a slightly better design and quality, because that probably would have been quality for the World Cup that's coming in the winter. I then found this trespass coat, which I think we've literally found exactly the same coat in Maidstone a couple weeks ago. Literally the only difference was how yellow that the badge was. But I then found this really sick Lacoste like reversible track jacket thing. I don't know how authentic it was though, just because there was literally no tags on it. I looked in the pockets, I even looked on the end of the sleeves, like I looked everywhere there could be a tag and there just weren't any, so I ended up giving it a miss. It was a good piece though. I probably should have picked it up, but that's the second should have picked it up in this episode. We're not starting well. I then found this Russell Athletic sweatshirt which had a really old tag on it, but it was literally just a sweatshirt, like an employee uniform sweatshirt from the shop The Range. But I then kept going along the rail and I found this replica Tottenham like football kit. This was really nice. It was literally only £3. If you don't know, I support Tottenham, so I was kind of tempted to pick this up, but I just thought I'm never gonna wear this. But once again, should have bought this for eBay probably. But as I went to go put this back, I come across this DC sweatshirt. I really like this sweatshirt. I think this will be perfect for summer. Pair of shorts, white t-shirt. Oh, I can see it now. In the end, I did pick it up because it was literally only £3, and I thought even if it's a bit too big, I will take it for £3. But I headed out of there and headed down to the Cancer Research charity shop, which has come through many a time in the past. But I started going through the t-shirts. There's some pretty decent graphic t-shirts, nothing really to shout about though. But then I came across something which my jaw almost hit the floor, because I found this clock t-shirt, which if anyone remembers from about 2 or 3 weeks ago, I found about 3 of these clock t-shirts in a charity shop which is in Rochester, which is literally the next town over from this charity shop. So who knows what them t-shirts are. It must be from something local, some local event or something like that. But I then come across this Umbro Chelsea polo, which was a winners of the league polo shirt from 2005 to 2006. Once again, probably would have been good on eBay. But I then come across this Kangol polo, which I think was like £7. It was a size extra large, but it's weird because I've literally got exactly the same polo as that, just in a medium. But I then went over to the shoes and I found a pair of Air Forces size 7 for £45. £45. We found brand new ones near enough last week for 25. They also had a pair of size 8s for £45, which I thought was a little steep. But I then went over to all the DVDs and everything like that, which I don't normally do, but they had loads of Xbox 360 games, so I thought I'll go on, I'll have a look. And they had loads of like Call of Duty games, so I ended up picking up 3. I think I got Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3 and Cold War, I think. Can't lie, it has been a week and I haven't played any of them yet, but I'll get around to it one day. Ended up paying £9 for all 3 of those games and heading out of there and heading down to this Oxfam charity shop, which I can't lie, it was a little dry. They do have a really good CD and record selection in here, but apart from that, not much else. But I headed next door to this Melzer charity shop, which once again has come through in the past. The first thing I come across which I thought was interesting was this like power lifting t-shirt. Only reason I thought it was interesting is because I think I got the same brand of t-shirt in a t-shirt bale from Saeed like like months ago. I then found this Tetley tea car, thought it was interesting, did look it up on eBay to see how much it was, and it was going for £2. So I ended up giving that one a swerve, and in the end I gave the whole charity shop a swerve because there was literally nothing else in here. But not to worry, I headed down to the British Heart Foundation charity shop, and yeah, once again I gave it a swerve. There was literally nothing else in there. Gillingham was very successful. Obviously we got the DC jumper, we got the free Call of Duty games, and as well, I don't know if my GoPro recorded it, I got this Black Eyed Peas album. I thought this was so sick. It was literally 49p. I thought that was an absolute bargain. But let's head into Chatham and hope we get some more stuff. Well, we hit the first charity shop in Chatham and we came across two very strange items. Came across this Adidas and this Nike like sweatshirt vest. Thought it was a bit interesting. The Nike sweatshirt was on a grey Nike tag, which I thought was really sick. This is only our second time as well finding a grey tag Nike item. I found one literally last week for the first time. That's quite mad. Back to back weeks. But I then started going through all the sweatshirts and everything like that. Nothing really too else in there. So I headed over to the shoes and I found these Playboy Mansion slippers. Thought these were really sick. I was kind of tempted to pick them up. Probably should have done. They were only like £3, I think. I did give them a little search on eBay and Depop, but nothing was really coming up. So that is why I did give them a swerve. Was kind of tempted to pick them up for myself, but I thought I never wear them. The only thing I ever wear inside is my Crocs. But I then found probably the most relevant item in the current world of fashion which I've ever found in a charity shop. I found this Von Dutch t-shirt. Thought this was really sick. Gold lettering. I just wish it was a silver or a white though, because I would have kept it. And now it's going to have to go on Depop because I'm not the greatest fan of the gold. You never know though. I might end up keeping it. But I ended up heading out of there with my Von Dutch t-shirt. Very happy, and heading down to this Wisdom Hospice, which if anyone remembers, I got that graffiti t-shirt in, which is arguably one of my favorite t-shirts, and big up to you if you do remember, because that was from September. That was a very long time ago now. But I headed in, started going through the sweatshirts. They didn't have all that interesting stuff. They had these Nike shoes, and then they had 2 pairs of Vans as well, which were pretty decent. I then started looking through the coats, but really I was just kind of stalling and waiting for the people in front of me to move, because I see a football shirt on the rail and I was so gassed because I thought it was going to be like a retro one, and then I got there and I found out it was one from probably about 2 seasons ago, if that, in a 3XL. So I was a little bit disappointed, I can't lie. That is where our Wisdom Hospice experience ended and our Sue Ryder experience began, because I headed in there, headed all the way to the back, which is a very long way, and then my camera cut out for the second time of the day. But to be honest, you didn't really miss out on much. There weren't anything in there. So I headed down to the British Heart Foundation charity shop, and the first thing that I come across which I really liked was this Jake the Snake t-shirt. I think I liked it so much because I watched something about Jake the Snake the other day about the WWE archive. It's a really sick thing. It's on YouTube, definitely worth a watch, but it was a decent t-shirt as well. I then also found this really nice like navy overcoat over jacket thing. I can't think of the exact name for it, but it was quite nice. So I'm back home now with my sick Von Dutch t-shirt. Don't know whether I'm going to keep it yet, but I really do hope you have enjoyed this video, and I really do hope to see you in another one of my thrifting videos.